to story time. It is so wonderful to have you back with me today. What did you guys think of our hot cocoa stories from last week? Did it make you want to go fix a big cup of hot cocoa? Because that's how I felt after I got done taping it. Well, today we are going to talk about another fun winter thing, and that is some of the clothes that we have to wear in wintertime that are special to just wintertime, right? We have special hats that we wear on our heads. We have special gloves or mittens that we wear on our hands. We have special boots if we want to go outside and play in the snow. And these are all things that are very special to wintertime because we don't really wear them any other time because we don't need them, right? They're kind of like our winter tools. If we want to go out and play and have fun, we need to have these things on and we need to have our tools ready so that we don't get too cold when we're outside playing in the snow, right? Okay, so before we get started with the fun stories that I have picked out for you, let's make sure that we have all of our wiggles out so that we are ready to listen, okay? Ready? Arms straight up in the air. And wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle this way. Wiggle that way. Shake and make a funny sound. Ready? Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap. Good job. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap. Okay. We're almost ready. Do you guys remember what we need to say? You remember by now, right? Ready? I am great. I am smart. I am strong. I am loved. And today is a wonderful day. It is, isn't it? It is a wonderful day to get to spend some time with you, my friends, reading some super fun books about our winter tools, hats and mittens and gloves and all the fun clothes that we wear in the winter time. Okay, so the first book that I have chosen for you is called Hooray for Hat. Now, I told you that we were going to talk about winter things, right? There's not really a special winter hat in this book, but any of them could be worn at winter time. And it is just a very, very sweet story about how we can help our friends when they are feeling a little grumpy or sad. Okay? Hooray for Hat, Words and Pictures by Brian Wan. Okay? So, our animal friends in this book, they are feeling very grumpy. Have you guys ever woken up and just felt really, really grumpy out of nowhere? Yep, I bet you all have because I know Miss Kinsey has. But this is a fun way to be able to help our friends and family when they are feeling sad or grumpy. Okay, here we go. Hooray for hat. That is a very fun party hat, isn't it? That would be fun to wear outside. Probably wouldn't keep our ears very warm though. Hooray for hat. Oh. When Elephant woke up, he was very grumpy. Oh my, he has a very grumpy face on, doesn't he? The doorbell rang. Elephant stomped down the stairs. Go away! I'm grumpy. There was a present on the doorstep. Elephant unwrapped the box. It was hard to stay grumpy now. Hooray for Hat! Elephant cheered. I will show Zebra. Look how happy he is now. That very simple gift made him happy, didn't it? Uh-oh. But Zebra did not want to look at any hats. Go away. I'm grumpy. So, Elephant gave Zebra a hat. Zebra smiled. They both cheered, "Hooray for hat! Let's show Turtle." Oh, but Turtle would not come out of his shell. "Go away! I'm grumpy." The Elephant gave Turtle a hat too. Turtle smiled. They all cheered. Are you ready? Can you help me? Say, "Hooray for hat!" Good job. Let's show Owl. Oh, but Owl did not want to see them or their hats. "Go away! I'm grumpy." Here it was a very grumpy morning in the forest, wasn't it? Elephant gave Owl a hat too. Owl smiled. They all cheered. Are you ready? "Hooray for hat! Woohoo!" Elephant, Zebra, Turtle, and Owl marched down the road to show Lion. Hooray for hat! Oh, but Lion did not want any visitors. "Go away! I'm grumpy." Elephant gave Lion a hat too, but Lion was still sad. "I love this hat, but I can't cheer while our friend Giraffe is not feeling well. What can we do?" So, Elephant, Zebra, Turtle, Owl, and Lion made a surprise gift for Giraffe. They all marched to Giraffe's home. On the way, Lion started to feel better, and soon Giraffe felt better too. Hooray for friends! The end. I just really like that book. What sweet friends they all have, to be so concerned with each other that they're gonna share the things that made them happy with all of their friends. How very nice, isn't it? It doesn't have to be a hat, does it? It can be a little card or a note, sometimes even just a hug or a high five. Something like that will help your friends or family feel so much better, right? Share, share, share. All right, so before we read our next story, let's stretch our bodies really well, okay? So arms straight up. Let's see if you can touch the ceiling. Can you guys touch? Oh, you can get up on your tippy toes if you need to. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good job. Now stretch to the side. Oh, that feels so nice, doesn't it? Stretch to the other side. Good job. Okay, arms straight out, palms up, and stretch this way and that way. Good job. Pull your arms in, give yourself a big squeeze. You guys are doing such a great job. I'm so proud of you. All right, so our next book is kind of a silly book. It is called I Will Be Especially Very Careful, and it is by Lauren Child. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this TV show because it's kind of older, but Charlie and Lola, is a TV show that was on quite a few years ago. And this is Lola, and she has a big brother named Charlie, and they have many different little adventures in their TV show. But in this show, or book, sorry, Lola wants to borrow her friend's new jacket. Sometimes when we borrow things from people, it's very tricky, isn't it? Because we want to treat it with respect, right? And we want to give it back to them looking the exact same way as when they lent it to us. And sometimes that's a little tricky. And you will see that Lola has a little bit of trouble with that. All right, so I'm gonna pull us in closer so that you guys can see these beautiful illustrations. All right, I will be especially very careful. Okay, here we go. I have this little sister, Lola. She is small and very funny. Lola's bestest friend, Lotta, has come round to play. Here's Lotta. Lotta has got a new coat, and Lola really likes it. Lotta says, "It's an extra special present from my granny. She got it from abroad." Lola says, "It really is the most loveliest thing I have ever seen." It is very white. It reminds me of snow, lovely white snow. And it is as soft as feathers and as fluffy as a baby kitten. In the kitchen, I say, "Why are you wearing my mom's apron, Lotta?" And Lola says, "Because she is wearing her brand new fluffy coat and she must not do spilling." "How are you going to keep it all new and fluffy and white, Lotta?" And Lotta says, "I will not get it wet in the rain. I will not eat food unless I am very, very careful. And I will not play in the park because of the mud." Look at her long, long straw that she's using. When it's time to go home, Lola says, "We can do swapping if you like. You can borrow my new clippy handbag, and I can borrow your fluffy coat. I will be especially very careful." Okay, says Lotta. "And you'll remember to keep it all new and fluffy and white." But when Mom takes us to the supermarket, Lola says, "Help! The shopping trolley has got Lotta's coat." So I help Lola to untangle Lotta's coat from the shopping trolley. Lola says, "Does it still look like new?" And I say, "It's definitely still brand new." In the post office, Lola says, "Charlie, I'm just going to be a little bit away from you because you are sticky." But then, "Charlie! Charlie!" So I help to unstick Lola. "Has it unstuck the fluff?" asks Lola. "Don't worry, it's still all fluffy." On the way to the library, Lola says, "Oh no, it's raining. Lotta's coat is getting all wet." And I say, "Here, have Mom's umbrella." And Lola says, "Is the coat still fluffy and white?" And I say, "Yes, it is fine." Do you see her there under the umbrella? Phew, says Lola. It's definitely safe in the library, Charlie. There is no rain in here, and there are no shopping trolleys, and no sticky things. Oh, but there are hundreds of books. On our way home, I say, it's so sunny now, I don't even need my coat. Uh-oh. Look, guys. Oh, dear. Oh, no! Lotta's coat! So we run back to the library, but Lotta's coat is not anywhere. Oh, it's a dreadful disaster, Charlie. At bedtime, Lola says, what am I going to say to Lotta? You'll just have to tell her the truth, that you lost her coat. But what if she doesn't like me anymore, says Lola. And I say, I am sure she will understand. The next day, Lola sees Lotta on the playground. Hello, Lola, says Lotta. Where's my fluffy coat? We went to the supermarket and I kept it all fluffy, says Lola. And I took it to the post office and it still looked like new. And it rained, but I borrowed Mom's umbrella. And then we went to the library and it got a bit slightly lost. But then you found it, said Lotta. And Lola says, no, it is very lost. I am really sorry, Lotta. But just then, Minnie comes over. I've got your coat, Lola. You left it in the library. And Lola and Lotta say, oh, thank you. In the classroom, Lola says, oh, that is a very fluffy and white pencil case. Maybe I could borrow it? And Lotta says, no. The end. Oh, poor Lola. She tried so hard to keep that coat fluffy and new and white, and then she forgot it. She left it at the library. I'm so glad that their friend Minnie found it, though, or Lotta would have been really sad. Okay, are you guys ready to dance a little bit? Yep. We are gonna do the winter pokey. So we are gonna do the hokey pokey, but we're gonna put in all of our winter things like our mittens and our hat and our scarves. I'm gonna put in our neck for our scarves. All right, let me find our song here, and then I will stand up and dance along with you. It'll be super fun. I don't know why I can't just stand where I want it.
Come outside, let's do the winter.
We're not attached to our speaker. Let's make it loud enough for you guys.
All Tech Lansing.
Probably wouldn't be loud enough just on my phone. All right, are you ready? We're gonna do the winter pokey. Here we go. Do. It was just working. And now it's thinking. Oh, goodness. We have to love technology, don't we?
Come outside, let's do the winter hokey pokey.
Ready?
You put your right mitten in, you take your right mitten out. mitten in. You shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. Woo-hoo. That's what it's all about. That's
Ready?
what it's all about.
What should we put in next?
You put your left mitten in, you take your left mitten out, you put your left mitten in, and you shake it all about. Do the winter pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You put your right boot in, you take your right boot out, you put your right boot in, and shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Ready?
That's what it's all about. You put your left boot in, take your left boot out, put your left boot in, and shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Ready?
That's what it's all about. Well, you put your winter hat in, take your winter hat out, put your winter hat in, and shake it all about. You do the winter pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Ready?
That's what it's all about. You put your long scarf in, you take your long scarf out, you put your long scarf in,
Shake
and
it.
shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You put your snowsuit in, you
All of
take
you.
your snowsuit out, you put your snowsuit in,
Shake, 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 shake.
shake it all about. You do the winter pokey and you turn yourself around.
Good job.
That's what it's all about.
Ready?
Whoa, that's what it's all about.
Oh, goodness. How silly, silly, silly is that? So silly. All right. You guys all sit back down. What did you think of that? Winter pokey. Kind of silly, right? We put our mittens in and our boots and our hat. Now, our last book is about a little bear who is looking for his hat. It's called I Want My Hat Back by John Klassen. And this bear is searching everywhere, the whole forest, for his hat. He really misses his hat. Do you guys have a special hat that you like to wear in the wintertime or any other time? It would be really sad if it got lost, wouldn't it? So let's help our bear friend see if we can find his hat. Okay? I'm going to pull you closer so you can see the very beautiful illustrations in this book. All right. Here we go. My hat is gone. I want it back. Have you seen my hat? No, I haven't seen your hat. Okay, thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? No, I have not seen any hats around here. Okay, thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? No. Why are you asking me? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any hats anywhere. I would not steal a hat. Don't ask me any more questions. Okay, thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? I haven't seen anything all day. I've been trying to climb this rock. Would you like me to lift you on top of it? Yes, please. Have you seen my hat? I saw a hat once. It was blue and round. My hat doesn't look like that. Thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? What's a hat? Thank you anyway. Nobody has seen my hat. What if I never see it again? What if nobody ever finds it? My poor hat. I miss it so much. What's the matter? I have lost my hat and nobody has seen it. What does your hat look like? It is red and pointy and oh. I have seen my hat. Who has his hat, guys? You know, don't you? Oh, there he goes. You stole my hat. Oh dear. Uh-oh. I love my hat. Excuse me, have you seen a rabbit wearing a hat? No. Why are you asking me? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen any rabbits anywhere. I would not eat a rabbit. Don't ask me any more questions. Okay. Thank you anyway. Oh dear. What do you guys think happened to the rabbit? Oh, maybe. You may be right. Oh, that's funny. Silly, silly, silly. So we have to be careful when we borrow things from our friends, and we shouldn't steal things from other people, right? Those are the lessons that we learned today about clothing. All right, so in your craft bag, guys, you have this fun piece of paper that has a hat and some gloves on it. And you guys can decorate them however you want. Miss Kinsey decorated hers using colored pencils. I'll pull it forward here. Now, do not worry if yours looks different from Miss Kinsey's, right? I have had tons and tons of practice coloring things. Okay, you just do the very best that you can and try your best to stay in the lines. But if you go out a little bit, guys, it's completely fine. You are still practicing and learning, and you guys do such an amazing job on these crafts. I cannot wait to see the fun designs that you guys come up with for your hat and your mittens. You guys can use markers, colors, colored pencils. You can put stickers on here. Whatever you guys want to do, you make them special to you. And then if you would like to cut them out, you can sure do that too. You can have your grown-ups help you do that because it might be a little bit tricky. So you guys have so much fun with this, and I can't wait to see. So please send me some pictures or bring them into the library if you would like. I would love to see your creations. You guys, thank you so much for joining me again today, and I hope to see you next week.